We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. The Braves continue one of the longest winning streaks in baseball history as they hunt for win number 19. Next. Hector Velasquez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Atlanta, the designated hitter, Ender Inciarte.
He's set. Here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. Pilar is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. He hit over 450 last month. Nobody could figure out how to get him out. And I'm telling you, he's not cooling down. He's the guy I'm watching.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer, number 18 for him on the campaign. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Ready now, Cody Sullivan having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight, coming trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Acuna digs in now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Devers gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cole Hamels gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Cole Hamels, one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Early on in his career with the Philadelphia Phillies, was really almost the ace of those really good Philadelphia Philly teams. His best pitch, the straight changeup. His changeup was as good as it is now when he was in high school coming out of San Diego, California. 93 to 95, will throw the overhand curveball, but primarily a 2-pitch pitcher. Fastball and a lot of straight changeups.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw won't get him. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Freeman's got it. One there. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double them up. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. it looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Red Sox go down quietly. They're down 1-0. Stepping in, Andrew Jones. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's off the green monster. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Stepping up now, Freddie Freeman. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play.
Yeah, and that's kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think many pegged him as one of the best run producers in the game.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in a scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bad hit started.
Nick Markakis digging in now. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Back over to Moreland, and they get 2 out of it.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Digging in, Chipper Jones. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the NL in RBIs. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And this finds a seam. Looks like extra bases for Chipper. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Braves lead it 3-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Lifted the other way to left center. And Andrew will roam over and put this one away for the second out. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Hamels is ready. First pitch on the way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Braves on top, 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ozzie Albies, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
The catcher, number 14, Cody Sullivan.
Digging in to try it again, Cody Sullivan, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Sullivan rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they move on top 4-0.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
At the plate now, Andrew Jones. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up onto Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And they'll add another, as this is now a 5-0 game. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Right fielder, Nick Martinez.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Ryan Weber is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Ryan Weber.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Lined hard to center field. And the Braves just have it working, as this is going to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Stepping in now, Gary Sheffield. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Digging in, Chipper Jones. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 6 and the Red Sox nothing.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. They enter the day leading the league in round trippers, and talking with some of their players before the game, they said they know home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they try to focus or rely on. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit and not trying to do too much, the rest will take care of itself. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd, the same way he ended the 2nd, with a punch out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks
Batting
really
ninth.
sharp out there, guys.
Shortstop, Jonathan Araújo.
Into the box now, Jonathan Araújo. And it's fouled away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
On a line, that's a base hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field, and it bangs off the monster. The relay, throw to 3rd, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has the play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round 2nd into 3rd for the triple.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. VR at third with 2 away. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But an RBI triple gets the Red Sox a run. We played 3 full. It's the Braves 6 and the Red Sox 1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ender Inciarte is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 is a swinging strike as he couldn't check his swing. This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Pilar. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The catcher, number 14, Cody Sullivan.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cody Sullivan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Braves lead this one 6-1. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Mitch Moreland is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. From the stretch. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Moreland is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Alex Verdugo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So striding in, Christian Vasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a liner. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Boston strands a couple. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Striding in, Ronald Acuna. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Ronald Acuna.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, catch inside.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and Jones gets under this one and sends a high fly ball to deep left field. On to Lansdowne and gone. A 2-run homer for Andruw Jones. Home run number 52 for him thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in once again, Nick Markakis. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Arauz backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Gary Sheffield.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Gary Sheffield. Here comes the first pitch. Shot toward right center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
In now, Chipper Jones, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 9-1 ball game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Leif Hembry gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Ender Inciarte. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Braves 9 and the Red Sox 1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. That's the ball.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Arauz. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And that's waved at and missed. 1-1. Now here it comes. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. to short, hit hard. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
Now back, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Sliding into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
No balls and 1 strike. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit in the air down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They trail big. It's 9-1. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, Cody Sullivan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Pilar is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronald Acuna. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. And down in order go the Braves. But they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. First pitch coming. Here it is. J.D. Martinez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Turned on down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Pops this one up, and this will land foul. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he struck him out, and there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
At the plate now, Mitch Moreland. Out in front of it, strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail big. It's 9-1. Into the box now, Andrew Jones. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And he popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Again, another foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Pilar is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, number 35 now on the season, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Nick Markakis as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Gary Sheffield.
So now to the plate, Gary Sheffield, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really...
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And some trouble now in right field. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Ryan Brazier comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Ender Inciarte as he grounds one briskly to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. In to score the runner from third.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Has a look, now the pitch. Three runs already home here. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
The catcher, number 14, Cody Sullivan.
Stepping in now, Cody Sullivan. Moreland is there. There's one. On to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Braves 12 and the Red Sox 1. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Line drive to center field. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Your attention, please.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melancon as he'll take over on the mound. First delivery to him on the way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. One out, nobody on. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
A chance for Chipper at third. Right to him. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Chopped to third, but this is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Markakis coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
At the plate, Jonathan Arauz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Liner toward right center. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
The pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
The left fielder.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Into the box, Andrew Jones. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy,
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. To second for one. On to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Slow roller down the third baseline.
Let's go, Sox. Come on, Sox.
The 0-2 home. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Darwinzon Hernandez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Gary Sheffield. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Up next for Atlanta.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Ender Inciarte. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Pitch is popped up. Devers has got it, and that wraps up the inning. So it's 2 runs on. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. His career numbers against Melanson. He's 1 for 3. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Pitch on the way. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Grounded to the right. Albies brings it in. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Down in order go the Red Sox. And as you can see, they are way behind. All set to start the 9th in this one. That'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Cody Sullivan.
Ready for another shot now, Cody Sullivan. Now here's the pitch.
No, that's more.
The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
So now to the plate, Ronald Acuna, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 41st home run of the year for him as this lead got even wider.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Up next for Atlanta, the left field.
Into the box now, Andrew Jones, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Hit high and deep to right center. Verdugo waits on it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 5. Freddie Freeman.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Freddie Freeman. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Braves lead it 16-1. Rafael Devers the next to bat, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line towards center field. Acuna is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
First baseman, Mitch.
Digging in now, Mitch Moreland. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Chris Martin enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. First offering on its way. Martin, 33 years old. He was a 21st round pick back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Red Sox down to their final out now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Popped up. Jones shading to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
16-1 this evening. The Braves pick up win number 70 to top the division. Cole Hamels records the victory, his 13th of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Hector Velasquez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance.